Hello, Charlie Crafts, and today we are going to be making another Minecraft video. Now today, I'm just going to get out of this one really quickly. Now today I'm going to be giving you 10 tips and tricks you probably didn't know about Minecraft. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go into this world. I'm going to put it in creative, in survival. Okay, let's get straight into this today. Now, if you get a anvil and a name tag and a sheep egg. Now, if you put a name on a name tag and you're going to name a sheep, a really cool, the name isn't that good, but it'll make the sheep do something cool. You name it Jeb with an underslash. And if you do this, you will have your thing, whatever, and you put down your sheep and you have your Jeb with an underslash on your name tag. Put it on the sheep and its colour will rapidly change. Now this is pretty cool. It doesn't work with any other names that I'm aware of, but yeah, that is a pretty cool tip. Now we're going to go on to tip number 2. This is about fences. You can do some pretty cool stuff with this. So any type of fence can connect, but when it comes to the nether brick fence, it doesn't connect with any other fence apart from itself. You can walk through this, but the cool thing is no animals can. So you could just build a little area or whatever. I'm not going to make it too fancy or anything. So you've done that, and a cool way is you can break that with nether brick fence there. No animals or zombies can get in and out of your little pen. If you don't believe me, I'll put down a sheep and I will go ahead and get some wheat as well. And look, I'll put the sheep down, get the wheat, and it cannot get through the fence. So that is a very cool way. That was tip number 2. Now tip number 3, most people when they make their nether portal, they'll just do, so you probably just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you do that, and that's probably how you make it, and then you light it. And if you're doing this in survival, you might go around and get all that obsidian, but a smarter way to do this is that you don't need to add the corners. A lot of yous may or may not do this, but if you just don't add the corners, it might not look as good, but it doesn't take up as much obsidian. You can also make them any size now, and yeah, it's pretty cool. You can make them very big. And okay, so now we'll go on to our next tip and trick. So we're on to tip number 4, are we? Fence sheet. Yep, tip number 4. Now tip number 4 is pretty cool. It's not really a tip, it's more of just a trick. You all may or may not know how to make a iron golem and a snow golem. If you do, that's good. So to make an iron golem, you can just do that, whatever. Oops, that's an iron golem. This is a snow golem. But a cool trick about snow golems is, if you get shears, you can take off the snowman's pumpkin head. And that is what they used to look like back in the old Minecraft. But in the new update, they got pumpkins. So yeah, I kind of like, it's a pretty cool trick. I mean, it's kind of probably my favourite one out of this video we're making now. And another one is, you don't need to, but if you do, so we're up to tip number 5 now. You don't need to, but a cool way is to make a gutter around your house. You can, in the new Minecraft update, you can, if you do this with the steps, that counts as 1 block now, and you can actually put water in there. And that's a cool way of making a gutter. You don't need to do it like that even, you could just do half, really. And that could just be a little gutter around your house, you can walk over it, nothing happens. So that's just a cool little trick. Now another one is, you might have a problem with redstone. Now if you're trying to do a really fancy redstone light, quite a simple redstone light is just to get a daylight sensor and a redstone lamp. Put the redstone lamp down, daylight sensor, and make it a nighttime sensor. And there, you just put that on the roof of your house. And it makes it much easier than all your levers and buttons and whatever you might do. I don't know. So that was tip 6. Now we're on to, now this one is, if you are going to, you can get much closer to creepers with this. Just put a creeper down. If you put on a creeper's head, when you go near a creeper in survival, oops, just let me put it in survival. Where is it? Survival. Oops. You can get quite close to creepers without them blowing up. Well, yeah, it still blew up anyway. Oh, killed my pig. Oh, killed Jeb as well. Okay, I am getting very horrendously murdered right now. So I'll just put that back in creative. And so that was tip number 7. Whoa, we're getting through this quickly. Now another trick is with pumpkins. You may or may not known this. Yeah. So if you put a pumpkin on your head and you place an enderman, I'll put it in survival. You can look enderman in the eyes as much as you want, and they will not attack you. Oh, zombies will though. I'm dying. Okay, I survived. So that is another trick. We're up to tip number 8 now, I believe. So this one is about a trident. You may or may not know about this. May or may not. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Now this is pretty cool. If you get the Enchanting Book of Loyalty and a trident and anvil to upgrade it. If you upgrade a trident with loyalty, you can throw the trident as far as you want, and it will always come back to you like that. It's pretty cool. You might have known about that, you might not have known about it. I don't know. So that was tip number 9, I believe it was. And tip number 10. This one's more of a trick, but I don't know, you may or may not like it. I find it quite funny. I've done it to my friends a few times. And this just looks absolutely ridiculous when you do it, which is why I like it. So if you put on the Ender Dragon head, you look very funny. Now it is ridiculously big, and it is the normal size of an Ender Dragon. And